Yay Media Group.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Zabo, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. I'm Nick Adams.
I'm Anna. Amy. And I'm Lacey G.
And as always, Saw here is here.
Yep, that's me.
And today we're breaking down 'Tis the Damn Season, track number 4, written by Taylor Swift and Aaron Dessner. And fun fact, first time Taylor Swift cursed in a album song or in a song title.
Oh, love
So
that
thank you,
trivia.
Taylor.
That's awesome. So this was the song that I was assigned in our 2020 Evermore breakdown, and I found my notes from when we did our episode forever ago. We posted it recently if you guys want to go and check it out. And I found my notes from it, and I have 'Tis the Damn Season was the first one. And it's so funny looking at my notes breakdown. For one, it's only a page and a half.
That's it?
That's it, which is crazy because now for every song, on average, I think I have maybe 3 to 4 pages. And just the way I organized it, the way I color coded, the way everything, looking at it, I was like, what? Who did this? Who is she?
Are you going to be able to make it through this episode?
Well, I'm going to refer back to it so we can know what opinions changed and stuff, which is pretty cool. Yeah. But I was so excited that I found it. I guess so. I did 'Tis the Damn Season, Nobody No Crime, and Dorothea. Those are the songs I have notes on.
Very nice.
From back then, back in the day.
The original.
So in the liner notes of Evermore, Taylor Swift wrote that one of the songs on the album is a story about what happens when Dorothea comes back from Hollywood for the holidays and rediscovers an old flame. So people are assuming this means 'Tis the Damn Season. And yeah, and I every now and then I come across a Taylor Swift song that reminds me of me and my wife, now wife, because that's kind of how our relationship was for a little bit. So backstory, my wife, Blair, and I, we dated in high school sweethearts, and then we broke up once we went to college on great terms. But then we would always be back home during the holidays or spring break or summer or something, and then we would just kind of start hanging out again. And so not all of the song, I think, applies to us, but that's kind of how we just kept in touch for 3-4 years. And then towards the end of college, we started dating again, and a couple years later we were married. So
that's really cool because Aaron Dessner said that what he liked about this song is that it was instantly relatable.
Yeah.
It is even if it doesn't have the ending that your story has, everybody does have that okay, you're home for the holidays.
That's why there's 100 Hallmark movies about this.
Yeah, which is just so funny because it is 'tis the season, but she's like, no, 'tis the damn season.
Yeah, right.
But also, fun fact about this song, Aaron said that Taylor wrote this song overnight during the Long Pond studio sessions.
Ooh.
I guess he had the music and she literally
out.
overnight while they were doing the folklore studio sessions, which is so awesome to know that.
Should we get into some lyrics here?
Let's get into them, Nick.
She sings, "If I wanted to know who you were hanging out with while I was gone, I would have asked you."
It's kind of snarky.
I would have asked you, okay? If I wanted to know. Do you think this is in response to something that the other person asked her? Well, do you want to know who I was hanging out with? If I wanted to know, I'd ask you.
I think it could go one or two ways. I think it could either be I really don't care who you were hanging out with. If I wanted to know, I would have asked. Or she saw a picture on social media of who he was hanging out with. And it's if I wanted to know that shit, I would have asked. This was knowledge given to me unsolicited.
Uh-huh.
And this isn't necessarily an affair, but this is someone that she's not with on a regular basis. So let's assume they're with other people in the meantime. So if I wanted to know who you were hanging with, I would have asked you, but I don't want to ask you because I don't want to know what you've been up to because I know it hasn't been me.
Yeah.
You've been doing other things. It hasn't been me, so I don't want to ask.
Nick, when you would live out this era of your life, would you wait for Blair to text you? Would you text her? Who would...
It'd be a little, It'd be a little back and forth of each. Sometimes I would, sometimes she would, Yeah, it would always be different.
Were you like upset if you found out that she was hanging out with other people?
Like another guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was never great. There was a few times in our relationship where like I was ready to be in a relationship, but she was seeing someone, or the vice versa, when she was ready to be in a relationship and I was seeing someone, and that really hurts. That hurts for the other person. You're like, okay, I'm going to be vulnerable and try and reach back out to the old flame to give it another shot, but they're seeing someone else. Like that sucks. So I kind of know what it's like on both sides. And man, when we were dating, this was early 2000s, and so Facebook was just out, and so I'd see a picture of this girl that I loved, and she's tagged in a picture with this other person. I don't know who this other person is. And so your mind just makes up stories. Really, most of the time, they were just her friends.
Yeah.
They were not dating or anything like that, but there's all these stories. And you can't call and ask who you're hanging out with. But like I see it, and it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on here.
That's also very like the black dog of you.
Yeah, stalking.
Yeah. Yeah, that and the making up stories.
Making up stories, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was always hard. But we made it. It's the kind of cold fogs up the windshield glass, but I felt it when I passed you.
I love that because she's describing both the setting, right? Because we're home for the holidays, and also the emotion, like the cold emotion.
It's weird coming off of a Gold Rush where it's a quick brush and she's flushed, and this is like a quick brush and it's a cold, like the emotion's different.
Yeah, you're right.
Same action, different feeling.
You're so right. Like, and the color gold is like warm.
Yeah.
And then 'Tis the Damn Season is like cold.
Yeah.
Cold. It's like a blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This may come as a shock to everyone, but Taylor Swift is such a genius.
I know.
Like,
Oh,
oh
right.
my
We
god,
should start a podcast.
I know.
I know. We'll call it 13.
Perfect. It's just so masterfully done.
Yeah.
Like, it's the kind of it fogs up windshield glass. Like, when something inanimate is around it, you cover it up. But the second I walk past you, I feel that too. Like, I feel you like pulling me back in. It's just so, like, I just don't have the words for it.
And she sings about the tug on their heartstrings that they both have for each other here when she says, there's an ache in you put there by the ache in me. But if it's all the same to you, it's the same to me. Like, we each have these feelings, and they're complicated, and there's a push and pull to everything. Because if you're feeling it, I'm feeling it too.
But
she
she
doesn't-
doesn't. She's playing cool.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
it's like whatever.
Yeah. She's like, I'm only going to care if you care.
Sure.
You know, because if you don't care, I don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, she's just very like, yeah, I guess like I'm home. Like, what do you do? But like, I might be busy.
Yeah, what do you doing? Want to go to a bar later, I guess? I mean, we're here. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, like,
Playing it
whatever.
cool.
Might be busy. It might be busy.
So we could call it even. You could call me Babe for the weekend. Babe. One of my favorite Taylor Swift songs. I
so
love
good.
Babe.
Is it the top 3?
I don't know if it's
Definitely top 5.
I don't know if it's top 3. It's up there.
I love it too. Like, call me Babe for the weekend. Like we both know that this is just like purely like a weekend, like physical kind of like situation. I feel like it's also kind of similar to Blank Space. Like, I can make the bad guys good for a weekend. Like, this is just like a little quick thing that we both agree is not serious. And then also parallel to Cardigan, giving you my weekends. But that one was more romantic.
And where she says, write this down. Later in the song, she's talking about friends who write books about her if she ever makes it and this different kind of stuff. But here in this instance, she's telling him to write it down because if there's going to be a truth told about me, it should be our unrequited love or whatever, or whatever this is, that you are the one who could tell the true story of me, not these so-called friends
I
who
never
are
thought about that.
later writing these books.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I do like that. Yeah, especially because this is Dorothea, right? And so it's like she's coming home from living in Hollywood. That's where she spends all her time.
And Taylor's often written about the back and forth and, you know, her problem with fame and how she chose fame over everything else. And she became this person. So in this song, she's writing from a Hollywood starlet who comes back home for the weekend and then is wondering whether or not, did I make the right decision? Should I have settled for a simpler life here in Tupelo with you?
Yeah.
Or, gone out to Hollywood where I just get destroyed.
Yeah.
Which is also interesting because in my head, and maybe it's because of like champagne problems, in my head, like these characters are young. Like really young, like not like really, really young, but like college or fresh out of college, like in their 20s.
I mean, it's at a phase where she's still staying at her parents' house. But I guess you would do that if you're going back home anyways, right?
Like for the holidays.
Yeah, for the holidays, you probably would.
But in my head, it is like young. It's like, yeah, Dorothy, like, went off to Hollywood to like do it and stuff. And like maybe this is like her first, not summer, Christmas, like back home.
Yeah.
Since she moved.
It's just because I guess when you get older, it gets more complicated because then there's like children involved, and
Yeah.
it's like that's why they seem younger.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, 'tis the damn season. Write this down. I'm staying at my parents' house, and the road not taken looks real good now.
And who wrote that poem, Nick?
Ooh, I don't know.
Robert Frost.
Oh,
The road not taken.
frost,
Cold.
winter, Christmas.
'Tis the damn season.
It's
Yes.
a clock. Yeah, well, Taylor loves The Road Not Taken. She's referred to it various times throughout her discography. She mentioned it in Illicit Affairs by saying, take the road less traveled by, tell yourself you can always stop, which I guess, like, depending on how you want to look at the stories that we have, maybe this is an affair. Maybe this is like kind of a story to an illicit affair. Maybe, like you were saying, maybe when they're young, it's not as complicated, like kids involved and things like that. Maybe she has a boy in Hollywood. Maybe this guy has a girlfriend, but like, hey, I'll be yours for the weekend.
Could be.
The listener-
Or are they just back home? Are they both back home? But no, because she was leading to his hometown. Yeah, leading to you and my hometown. So no, but she is back home visiting for the holidays.
Yeah.
And he's there, so she's just running into what's familiar.
Yeah, and she's referring to herself as the road not taken, right? Like in this context, like
I think it's just like their relationship. Like we've never been official or something,
Yeah,
maybe. And it's
like
just
what
like,
could have been.
What could have been.
what could have been the road not taken, us being together.
Like for real, like in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's looking real good now.
This is, I'm so sorry to bring this up in yet another episode, but Stephen and Taylor. So
The summer I turned
yes,
pretty.
another summer I turned pretty. But they're like, they have the same back and forth where they're just like, will we, won't we? But now they're both cheating on their respective partners with each other. Just like have them as like the thing.
These are the characters you're seeing?
Yes. I don't know if that made sense.
Yeah. No, it
Yeah?
did.
Okay.
It did.
Yeah, I did.
But
For us, pretty
yeah,
viewers.
for 15 Summer I Turned Pretty podcast.
yes.
and it always leads to you and my hometown. I parked my car right between the Methodist and the school that used to be ours.
And I love this because I remember when this came out, I saw a video on TikTok of these two girls like in like Pennsylvania, I think, that found like they were standing on a street between a Methodist church and a school. And they were like, is this
Well,
this
it
is
might
the physical
be.
spot? This is the spot.
Because there is a Methodist right across from Taylor's high school.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
it.
It's
You're like, this is nuts.
her. I need to go on a global tour and just have it all be stops of her.
and
it
it can
makes
be
it
a
more real.
It can be a cruise.
Yes.
Y'all stop.
we had someone call one time to hear that was visiting the U.S. for the first time and excitedly called us from New York, telling us all the places that they hit up on their Taylor Swift venture, and then said that they'd come see us next time they're in America. So we'll have to see.
Which is like so cute to think that
Yeah.
we would be like a spot.
And I parked my car right between the Methodist and the school that used to be ours. The holidays linger like bad perfume.
I love that line.
You can run, but only so far.
Have you ever smelled bad perfume?
Yes.
Yeah. Like it really, you can run, but only so far.
You only run so far.
You want to wash your arm off at the end of it. It's like, oh, I did not realize that was so florally.
I smelled someone. I was 100 yards away from that man, and I could still smell smell him last night. I was like, good Lord.
Oh, man.
What did he do?
You can run, but only so far. That reminds me also, I need to bring it into the studio next time we record. Someone please remind me. Not that long ago, I ran into a lobster, a listener. Well, not like ran into. She knew where I was going to be. It wasn't like a whole stalker situation. Because she came up to me with a Wonderstruck perfume, unopened. And she was like, I was cleaning out my house. I found this. I wanted to give it like to you in the podcast, like to have. And I was like, oh my God, I think we should open it, like do like a live review, like reaction to see what it smells like now. Because
does it go bad?
Yeah.
I
don't
think
think
so.
so.
I think it does.
Wait, really? Because
Yeah.
there's so much like alcohol in it. Doesn't it preserve it?
I don't
But
know.
like this hasn't been like refrigerated, like you know what I mean? Like it's just I think perfume does go bad, but it is unopened, so like I don't know.
It
bring it.
hasn't touched oxygen. Or,
Right.
Yeah.
I'll bring it though because
I am interested.
it'll be fun.
It says it breaks down over time due to oxidation and exposure to air, light, and temperature fluctuation.
So it might. Is it? And it's still in the box?
Yeah,
It might
It
be.
might
And
Okay.
that might still have a little hint of Wonderstruck in there.
we'll find out.
Yeah. You can run, but only so far. I escaped it too. Remember how you watched me leave? But if it's okay with you, it's okay with me.
Aw, that's so sad.
I picture these people like talking right as-
Immature.
well, I feel like they're talking like at the end of the party, like, well, I mean, it's okay with you. It's okay with me. You know, they're kind of flirting about will we, won't we take this party elsewhere.
I just see it being like one person being like, "Oh, what do you think of this?" and then the other being like, "Yeah, sure, whatever. Like, I don't really care." But then in their head, they're like, "Yes, fine."
Mm-hmm.
But
We-
she says, I escaped it too. Remember how you watched me leave? So it's almost, to me, it feels like she's kind of putting the blame. Like, you watched me leave. You didn't do anything about it. I
little bit of
escaped, but it's fine. I'm good if you good.
Yeah.
It's fine because you don't want to speak about your feelings.
Yeah.
So she's just being passive aggressive.
Yeah.
We could call it even. You could call me babe for the weekend. 'Tis the damn season. Write this down. I'm staying at my parents' house, and the road not taken looks real good now. Time flies, messy as the mud on your truck tires. Now I'm missing your smile. Hear me out.
That also like that line, that part
Which
also
part?
scratches an itch. The messy as the mud on your truck tires now missing your smile. That like just scratches an itch
Yeah.
in my brain.
The M's.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I never really figured that out.
But now she's admitting to how she feels. Now I'm missing your smile. Hear me out. Let me tell you how I really feel here.
And I also like that it's like messy as the mud on your truck tires, like back to like kind of like the Chevy truck, like you know, it's like it
going-
is like such like a hometown
Yeah.
thing.
Absolutely.
That's just like a great imagery.
Yeah, she moved on to live in the big city,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy's staying back in their hometown, being a good old boy. He's got his truck, and yeah. Now I'm missing your smile. Hear me out. We could just ride around, and the road not taken looks real good now.
Yeah.
What do you think she means by ride around?
You know, up until this
Like ride
point-
around in the car together, like
That's.
hit up the Sonic they used to go to.
I'm a little embarrassed. That is exactly what I thought. But now that you say that,
Yeah, same.
I don't think it's what
Yeah.
it means.
Yeah, they could have a little fling.
I'm with Amy because I did
Yeah.
not think about it differently
I-
up until this moment.
Yeah, up until literally 2 seconds ago, I was like, "Yeah, obviously, like just,
Just
hard."
ride around.
Yeah, they're just
Wow,
cruising around
Nick.
their hometown.
Wow, Nick, over here being
I
a
didn't
little
really take
vulgar.
it that way.
Vulgar.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fog up those windows. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What were you
I
saying,
took it as just mundane. We could just ride around. Now we're spending our Saturdays out in public, but we're running around doing errands and paying bills and not having to sneak around with each other. Now we're out in the open. We're just riding around, just living regular life.
I also think that's also just like a small town thing to do.
Yeah. You go
Literally,
for- you
literally
cruise.
just ride around. Like there's just like nothing to do, but we'll just drive around in your truck.
I'm from a small
Never
town.
let me drive.
In Warner Robins, Georgia, and the biggest news over the last 5 years has been that they got a Buc-ee's. And anytime I talk to someone from Warner Robins, I'm like, "Hey, what's been going on?" "Oh, I saw so and so at Buc-ee's." Like, cool. Did you talk to him? No. Oh, that was the whole story? Was that you saw them at Buc-ee's? Oh, okay.
Saw them at Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love Buc-ee's. I tell people that whenever they drive through like Texas, because we have a lot of international listeners, Buc-ee's is basically the Disney World of gas stations. That's how I
true.
describe it.
Great bathrooms, a lot of drink selections, a lot of
food,
snacks, a lot of good
snacks,
food.
brisket
Yeah.
sandwiches.
You can get home decor.
Clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I go in, I don't even fill up with gas sometimes. You
Yeah.
just stop to
yeah.
explore.
Get some like apparel.
Mm-hmm.
Say hi to
If
Bucky
you're
himself.
listening, please bring back the chocolate covered macadamia nuts.
Oh, they got rid of those?
Yeah. They only have peanuts now. Or maybe it's like the really big ones that have them still.
Mm.
But like the one in Denton doesn't. So I would appreciate if y'all could bring that
Yeah,
back.
that's important.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it always leads to you and my hometown. And so here we go to the bridge.
To the bridge.
Sleep in half the day just for old times' sakes.
Yeah.
Now, are they sleeping in next to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they just did go, they took a little ride around.
This time I don't think they're sleeping in.
Okay. Sleep in half the day just for old times' sake.
Yeah, because did you ever like have that, person where it's like you stay up all night doing whatever, maybe talking, what it is, but you just like stay in bed half the day, like the next day, like you like literally
yeah.
just like don't do anything,
Yeah, it's great.
and it's something that you do like just like for old time's sake.
I won't ask you to wait if you don't want to ask me to stay.
Yeah.
You're like, well, you want, I'm not going to ask.
I'm not gonna-
You're going to say something?
No.
Okay, fine. So I'll go back to LA and the so-called friends who will write books about me if I ever make it and wonder about the only soul who can tell which smiles I'm faking. And the heart I know I'm breaking is my own to leave the warmest bed I've ever known.
Yeah.
That's sad.
He doesn't deserve her.
No, you don't think so?
I don't know.
But I
She's
also
given him
think-
every opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I mean, she is going to go back to LA.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
ask you to wait if you don't ask me to stay. I like that
Yeah.
so much. That's so good. I also, like I'm telling you, like I'm also like referencing back to like my notes from back then. And I guess I didn't even think about this now, but wonder about the only soul who can tell which smiles I'm faking and the heart I know I'm breaking is my own. It's also similar to The Way I Loved You from Fearless when she says, he can't see the smile I'm faking and my heart's not breaking because I'm not feeling anything at all. In my notes from 2020, I wrote, that's beyond badass.
What color is it?
I highlighted it in yellow for Fearless.
Okay. Good.
And we could call it even though I'm leaving, and I'll be yours for the weekend. 'Tis the damn season. And she does the chorus again. We could call it even. You could call me babe for the weekend. 'Tis the damn season. Write this down. I'm staying at my parents' house, and the road not taken looks real good now. Time flies, messy as the mud on your truck tires. Now I'm missing your smile. Hear me out. We could just ride around, and the road not taken looks real good now. And it always leads to you and my hometown.
It's so beautiful.
And that's the end of
But
the song.
and like just so relatable. Also like just kind of like what we were saying. Like
Also unresolved.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it's at the same point where it started.
Yeah.
It hasn't, the relationship hasn't
and
changed.
it's probably going to happen next season.
Yeah.
And the season sounds miserable because we could call it even though I'm leaving, but she's settling. I'll be yours for the weekend. I want to be more than that, but I'll be yours for the weekend because I'm letting you make all the calls.
Yeah.
So it just sounds like a really depressing season.
Yeah. 'Tis the damn season. Yeah. Also cuffing season. Right? Isn't that what the kids call it?
Yeah.
The kids.
The kids.
It's out here.
Yes. The resident Gen Z. Yeah, that is what they call it.
Cuffing season is what, like winter? Or
Yeah,
something?
it's like
Yeah.
fall, winter, when it's like it's like time to do all the like holiday coupley things.
Okay.
That's
You don't
like-
want to be alone.
Yeah.
Or it's just too cold outside. So
You need a warm body.
you want somebody around in January because
Yeah.
that's whenever we hit about 14 degrees and I become a burrito on my couch and I don't move. And my neighbor's like, "Are you okay?" "Nah, girl, I'm good. It's cold. I'm not moving." That's like my depression season.
It's like the SZA song from SNL. I don't know if y'all have heard it. It's the cuffing season song. I'll play it for you after. It's really funny. I like fully thought it was a real song, but I found out it was an SNL skit.
Some of those hit hard.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're great.
What's the Taylor one?
Three Sad Virgins.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good.
It is so good.
Yeah, with Please Don't Destroy.
Yeah.
So good. And then I also just had one last note that, just to keep connecting more of the album. This is, Dorothea, which we'll get her song later. But it could also relate the truck tires to like No Body, No Crime. Maybe like they're in the same.
If it isn't an affair, then somebody can get murdered.
Yeah. Maybe that's the guy maybe the person that she's with this weekend. That's the husband that gets killed in No Body, No Crime.
Yes.
Maybe.
Could
Could make a whole cinematic movie just about all of the stories of
Or-
Evermore.
Here's an idea.
Yes, we're ready.
I forgot the word. What?
I think, did the guy get murdered because he ordered pizza again?
Was it a movie?
Broadway.
Oh.
Broadway.
It would be great on Broadway, Amy.
Were you like hoping one of us would fill in the word for you?
I think we hit the silly stage of our recording today.
I'm telling you, I think people can listen and kind of know which episode we recorded on the same day.
They could also watch and see when our clothes change.
Watch them.
I mean,
Hey, there was a point in time where I would bring outfit changes,
Yeah.
but I was the only one, so it really didn't matter.
Be sure to join us over in the Lobster Lounge, station.page/13, station.page/13. It's just our own little free space, social media of sorts where we get to talk all things Taylor Swift. So join us over there because we are loving everything that everyone is posting right now. Like Grayson13 said, love the Evermore rankings. And as floored as I am that Ivy isn't higher on Anna's, I'm happy it made it to at least some of the top 5. Yeah, so ready for winter in the middle of the summer era of the 13 podcast.
Wait, that's the second person that says that.
Yeah, so this has been going on. So go make fun of us over at the Lobster Lounge station.page/13.
I wonder if that's the Grayson we met at our Tortured Poets listening party.
I think so.
He was a cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was cool.
Angel, we miss you. Hi, Grayson.
Hi, Grayson. Hi, Grandma.
Hope y'all are doing well.
Do we have any voicemails that we would like to listen to?
Sure. Let's hear Amy from Mississippi said Anna said something very on point in a
Ooh.
recent episode.
I got nervous. I didn't know what I said.
Hi, y'all. My name is Amy. I'm from Mississippi. I was calling because I thought you guys would find this really funny. I was listening to the episode where you were figuring out how long you have been breaking down Tortured Poets, and you figured out it was 9 months, and Anna said, oh, we could have had a baby in that time. Well, I thought that was so funny because you guys started breaking down Fortnite on July 30th, and turns out I got pregnant like a few days before that, and then you guys broke down Manuscript on April 29th, and I had my baby on April 28th. So you guys literally had a listener conceive and grow and birth a baby during the time that you broke down the Tortured Poets department.
That's
So I just wanted to tell y'all that. I thought you'd find it funny, and I love listening to you guys while I was pregnant, and you guys got me through all the hard pregnancy times, and I love listening to y'all, and talk to y'all later. Bye.
Oh, I need another baby name.
I know. I need to know the baby name also, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
There was a Tortured Poets baby.
Yeah, day one, bay one. Yeah, it's
Day one. Congratulations.
Day one, day one.
Day one, bay one.
Oh.
Like baby.
Oh, baby.
Congratulations, Amy, and thank you for that voicemail.
That was so
Yeah.
sweet. I love knowing like our like listener lore.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. If you haven't already, subscribe to us on whatever podcasting platform you're listening to us on right now. And all the ways to contact us are in the description of this podcast. We would love to hear from you. Join us next time when we break down Tolerate It.
Thanks for listening to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.